So, the specific idea that I had for this deck is all of your Thunder Dragons can all kind of do their own thing, and then the Sprites can trigger off your Titan to get extra pops. So, for this version of the deck, I am playing 2 Spright Blue. I don't have a third one, that's why I'm not playing 3. If I could play 3, I don't know, I would. It really just depends. I'm running such a heavy Spright package in this already that I don't know that I would run 3. I already see so many of the Sprites anyway. But I run the 2 Spright Blue, 3 Jet. For people that are new to the deck, Blue, it can add a Spright monster. Jet adds the Spright spells and traps. And then I run 3 Spright Red. This is a monster negate. And then I run 3 Spright Carrot. This is the spell and trap negate. And then I run 3 Spright Pixies. This, what it does is, it's kind of like an honest of the deck, except it can use itself from the field. But, it says if another link level or rank 2 or monster you control battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you could send this card from hand or field to the graveyard. The monster you control gains attack and defense equal to that monster's attack until the end of this turn. So it's really good for getting gigantic Spright over even bigger monsters, or like Boral Sword and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for all the Spright monsters. I run a pretty good amount of them because I always want to at least see 2 in my hand. Run 3 Thunder Dragon. It's obvious why you're playing a Thunder Dragon build. 3 Thunder Dragon Dark. So the main reason I'm wanting to play this is because I always want to see this plus an Allure, or I want to pitch this off of Gold Sarcophagus to be able to search the Thunder Dragon Fusion. So I run 2 Hawk. Hawk is okay. I mainly like its hand shuffling effect. That gets you out of a lot of tights. Run 2 Roar. Thunder Dragon Roar. He's able to get back any of your Thunder Dragons that are banished or in your grave. It special summons them back. And then I run the 1 Thunder Dragon Duo. Duo, I like it because it can banish your Thunder Dragon Dark. And the only problem that I've had with it is I only run the 1 light target, which is Hawk. So that's why I only run it at 1, is because it's not really something I want to constantly see. And then getting on into the spells here, I run 1 Upstart. I run 2 Forbidden Droplets. It kind of unclogs my hand and gives me additional disruption. I run 2 Spright Starter. Because yet again, I just always want to be able to see at least 2 Sprites. I run 2 Gamma Burst. Because I just kind of want to, with this deck, I just want to blow out my opponent. I'm not really all that concerned about what they put up with so much as I am just trying to crash through everything. The 1 Smashers to get rid of mine. The 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. I'm running such a low Thunder Dragon package in this that I don't really want to run more than this. Usually if I see it the one time, I am it's gonna go off usually. If not, then I'm probably gonna lose anyway, and a second one wouldn't have really mattered. One gold sark to banish the Thunder Dragon Dark, or if I've already got this in hand, I'm gonna banish the Hawk to shuffle up my hand and draw new cards. 2 left arm offering. So my reasoning for this is, if all I have in hand are a bunch of Thunder Dragons, then I'm going to banish this off to search out my... I'm going to search out my Spright starter. And then from starter, I can go into blue, and blue search out Jet, and that gets me into Gamma Burst, and just I'm able to keep playing on what would normally be a dead hand. And then I run the 3 allures for the main deck. You just have so many dark targets. You have the Thunder Dragon Dark itself, the duo in case you draw it, the Roar. Oh, my bad. Let me rephrase that. I do have another light target. It's the Thunder Dragon itself. But you have Roar, you have Pixies, and then you have Jet. And then if you draw into multiple blues, you can send a blue. So usually a lure is going to be live anyway. So that's my reasoning for playing 3 allure. Getting on into the extra deck, I run 2 Gigantic Spright. Probably wouldn't run more than this. I don't really see myself making more than 2 in a game. What I would do, though, is I would run more than 1 elf. This isn't really a choice. This is just all I've been able to get. I would run... I would run the Geonator Transverser, or Geonator Transverser. This has come up a lot where I might have a dead Spright, or I've had to use Thunder Dragon Roar to summon a monster back to my side of the field. Then they have something in their middle zone, and I just completely swap whatever with the Transverser, and it gets me link material. I've even taken a Dragoon with this. So, just something. Track Black. With this deck, summoning out Track Black, and then having Gigantic Spright underneath it, and then just getting a draw off of the Gigantic Spright, it was pretty good. The Dark Charmer. Every deck basically right now is running this, because pretty much every deck is running a dark of some sort. Some Summer Summoner, it's just basically a generic Link 2 for Thunders. So it's able to get me back a Spright. It's able to get me back a Spright during my opponent's turn. So it's a very bad elf. It does what it does. I can summon back blue with it and get another Jet and search out another starter. So it's just an extender. Masquerena. I run Masquerena in here because this deck going turn 1, you're locked into Link 2s usually. Link or rank 2s. And the whole point of that is... you go into Masquerena, and then during your opponent's turn, you can make something like a Boral Sword that can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So, just an idea in there. Saryuja Skull Dread, just because I want to keep digging deeper. I constantly want to be trying to draw as many cards as I possibly can, thus the allures and things like that. Boral Sword, pretty self-explanatory, helps you OTK. Access code for whenever you're starting to actually go into kind of like a grind and you want to get out of it really fast, or your opponent starts putting up multiple things that would hinder you from normally disrupting their stuff. Access code cannot be responded to by your opponent whenever it activates. So, pretty good effect. Haven't really seen myself actually do much with it yet. But I run the Thunder Dragon Link, and then, of course, run the triple Thunder Dragon Titan. This could easily be changed out to just one Titan plus a Sprint and another Elf. But I have to pull the Sprint, and then if I pull Sprint, I might order an Elf too. So that is pretty much it for this. If I was going to run a side deck, I would run probably like Twin Twisters, Anti-Spell. Another good one to run in this, just because of what the current meta is, would be Different Dimension Ground. It's the trap card that says that you can banish every monster that goes to the graveyard for that turn. It very much hinders Tearlament, so I'd probably play that. And it also hinders your opponent if they're playing Spright too, because they won't have anything to trigger off their Elf for if they make you go first. But that's pretty much it, guys.